the Volunteers will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They go to the ground. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that,
yo, it's your boy, Rich Too Real.
Tackle the catch. When this guy
Trying to
gets
get
the ball
another W.
in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Sets up the screen. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tide with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got some room into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in.
Touchdown, bam!
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. And there was no hesitation. The opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
Man,
Setting up for
hurry
the
up.
extra point after the first score of the game. Looking for a man. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass.
How did I know that? What?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis.
Bro, that was literally like the first glitch I ever
some
experienced.
running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout.
Hit!
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Taking it the other way.
Touchdown! Crimson Tide!
The defense putting points on the board.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. He wants to throw the fake, and he wants to throw.
Why is it not working? Where it has to be a blue.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones.
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Throws to the tight end. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Quickly complete. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
I'm not really struggling. We're struggling.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Oh, out of space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Volunteers are in the hurry up. To the air on first down. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown ball.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Bernard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the right. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Catch in the middle, it's Cuevas. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Horton.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The give is to Miller. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. They'll try to run for it. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Despite all the bitterness in the Alabama-Auburn rivalry, to many, this game, Alabama-Tennessee, has the richest tradition and carries the most importance.
And you think of some of the legends that have trolled the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Paul Bear Bryant, Johnny Majors, Nick.
Wide open, he makes the catch. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Bama.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The play-action fake. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside.
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Wideout trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Under fire. Brings it in down the left side. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown tie. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Alabama in business to start this drive with a first and goal. Miller with the ball. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games.
Touchdown, Crimson.
We got the W Alabama 30-14. Thank you.